Here's a reward that you were expecting. Number 5, we have First Citizen Bank Rewards Business. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So this is a great LLC business credit card that pulls Equifax for fast approval and higher limits. Okay, so with this card, you get 10,000 bonus points after you spend 3,000 in the first 90 days. This is really good. You can earn 3 points for every dollar spent on gas. You accrue 2 points at restaurants and on travel, and 1 point on all other purchases. We love that. And you actually enjoy the benefit of no foreign transaction fees. And this card, the First Citizens Bank Rewards Business, has a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 9 months. Then the rate goes from 14.99% to 23.99%. So we have 14 to 23. Okay. And what we love about this First Citizens Bank Rewards Business is that you are able to improve your business purchasing capabilities. So when you open this kind of account, you are auto-enrolled in travel assistance, expense tracking, purchase security, fraud protection, and more convenient benefits, all while earning redeemable point rewards on purchases. So what we love here, you earn 3 points on gas, you give yourself a bonus, and there's no foreign transaction fee. Fantastic. So when we talk about, I want to share more benefits that you can actually earn if you open this LLC business credit card from First Citizens. So you can protect your cell phone when you pay your monthly cell phone bill with your First Citizens business Visa card. You earn points faster with employee cards. You can use rewards as statement credits for purchases. They actually have their exclusive pay me back redemption option. Fantastic. Okay, and so overall, this is a great business credit card for your LLC that pulls Equifax for fast approval and high limits. And it really helps. It's not mandatory though, but it really helps if you already have a relationship with First Citizens Bank. In other words, you have a business bank account with them. It can be a business checking account or business savings account, or you can use some of their services for your LLC business. This is really helpful. This is a win-win situation. What we have seen in the past 30 years, 20 years is that when you have a relationship with First Citizens Bank and other institutions for that matter, you are able to get a higher credit limit when you apply. Number 4, we have here Citizens Everyday Points Business. Our score, 8.8 over 10. By the way, welcome back to the show. It's really nice to have you here. We're having a short convo about LLC business credit cards that pull Equifax for fast approval and high limit. The thing we love about Citizens Everyday Points Business is that they give you a lot of money. Can you believe that you can earn $325 in rewards when you spend $5,000 in the first 90 days? Think about that. $325. That's just fantastic. Okay. And the thing is that this bank, Citizens, they really look after you if you are one of they're a credit card holder. Okay. And so you earn $325 in rewards when you spend $5,000 in the first 90 days. Thereafter, you can earn 1.5% in rewards on your everyday business expenses, LLC business expenses. You have a 0% intro APR for 6 months from account opening. And after that, you go from 14.24 to 24.24%. This LLC business credit card has no annual fee. You have zero liability for unauthorized account services. This is really good. And you're able to keep track and redeem your rewards on the bank's Everyday Points website. So this is just fantastic. We love this card a lot. And the thing is that your Everyday Points Business MasterCard earns points, and you can redeem those points in a lot of categories, including cashback, gift cards to retailers or restaurants, travel, statement credits for past card purchases, and merchandise. Okay, so here are some of the advantages that you get with this LLC business credit card. So you have master rental car insurance. You have MasterCard easy savings programs. You have security, protection, and convenience. Especially with Citizens, you have a 24/7 online account services. You have zero liability for unauthorized purchases. You have Simply Tap and Go, that feature with their contactless credit card. So overall, when you think about this LLC business credit card from Citizens, you're thinking about cash back, you're thinking about a reward, and you're thinking about the ability to actually redeem those rewards at very, very favorable rates. Think about that, 1.5%. And there are no sort of category restrictions. It's all open, it's all flexible. So really, really interesting. So our score for Citizens Everyday Points Business, our score is 8.8 over 10. Number 3, we have here Truist Business. Our score, 9.1 over 10. Let me quickly remind you of today's topic here. We're having a conversation about the top 5 or top 6, top 5 LLC business credit cards pulling Equifax for fast approval and high limits. And so Truist Business, that's 9.1 over 10. We love this card. It's just fantastic for your LLC. First of all, the card has no annual fee. You have 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months after account opening. And after that, you have a very decent APR that oscillates from 13.99% to 22.99%. This is really good. And you have a constellation of benefits with this LLC business credit card. You can add authorized cardholders at no additional charge. You have a digital account management process with Truist online banking. You have accounting software integration to simplify your record keeping. Fantastic. You have contactless payments. You can link your checking and credit accounts and to add overdraft protection. And you have Visa zero liability protection. So this is really great. Okay, so with Truist, what you have is that, Truist has one of the most secure and the best online banking platforms in the country, hands down. So after the merger between SunTrust and BB&T, they actually came up with something more powerful. They actually were able to revamp the whole platform, merge the platforms that both earlier institutions had, and came up with something better. And the result is what you get when you have a credit card, a business credit card from Truist. And so they have great card management features, such as you can access your digital account 24/7. You can redeem rewards. We love that. You can view recent transactions broken down by category, which is really important, especially for expense monitoring and tax filing. Come year end, if you have to file taxes for your LLC, then you know that you have all the info ready for your 1065 or for your 1040 if you're a single member LLC. This is really good. And so overall, that's great. And you can get free employee credit cards. There is no limit to how much you can get. This is really fantastic. So overall, this is a great card that you might want to consider. Okay, don't use this card for how do I say this? Don't be late, because they do have a sort of high late payment fees. They have return payment fees. They have over limit payment fees. So definitely use the card responsibly, and you are good to go. Number 2, we have KeyBank Business. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So if you are looking for a great LLC business credit card that pulls Equifax for a fast approval and high limits, this KeyBank Business is a great choice. Okay, so basically, first of all, you have an intro APR of 0% for 6 billing cycles on purchases and balance transfers made in the first 60 days. Okay, after that, the regular APR will be 15.24% to 25.24% variable. Okay, and there is no annual fee. We love that. And there is a balance transfer fee though, $10 or 4% of each transaction, whichever is greater. And there's a late payment fee of $39, but overall, this is a great card. Let me just go through the features and benefits for you to really see what I'm talking about. So you have employee cards at no additional cost. This is just great. Think about how much you're saving here. You can set individual spending limits, view and export employee expenses, and earn rewards even faster. This is just fantastic. You have $0 liability protection, fraud protection, okay, with no liability at no cost to you. You have automatic payments. You can easily actually set up auto pay, so your business credit card payments are always taken care of, so that you don't have problems with missed payments. You have secured online business banking from KeyBank. You have a fast and easy purchase process, and you have all the benefits of MasterCard. So overall, this is a great card for your LLC if you're looking for a business credit card that pulls Equifax for fast approval and high limits, okay? And if you have a question, just call KeyBank. They have, so the number is 1-888-KEY-4-BIZ, 1-888-KEY-4-BIZ. This is 539-4249. And one thing I want to say also is that this card is particularly great when you have multi-member LLCs. If you have a single-member LLC, this card, sometimes they don't give you a high limit. They probably give you 5,000 or 10,000. But if you have a multi-member LLC, KeyBank can give you all the way to 50 grand. We have business clients right now who have a limit of $250,000 on this card. $250,000 on this card. So it is totally possible to get a high limit on this card if you know how to play the game, and especially if you have an existing fruitful relationship with KeyBank. It really helps. Number one, the best of the best in our view when it comes to the top 5 LLC business credit cards that pull Equifax for fast approval and high limits. Number one, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash. Our score 9.7 over 10. Just fantastic. And so when you think about this Bank of America credit card, you're thinking about a lot of benefits for your LLC. You know, the thing is the whole card is unlimited and uncomplicated. You have very straightforward. You get 1.5% cash back on every expense every time. There are no categories to track, nothing at all, okay? And you have $300 online statement credit bonus offer. So after you make at least $3,000 in purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening. So this is great. And what we love here is that this is Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash. This credit card's attempt to actually allow you to earn unlimited cash back. Okay, this is really fantastic, and you can earn even more cash back when you actually, if you're part of they have a rewards, they have a preferred rewards for business tier. So this is actually a program that allows you to earn more. So you can actually earn up to 75% more cash back on every purchase if you have a business checking account with Bank of America and you qualify for their highest preferred rewards for business tier. That means you can earn up to an unlimited 2.62% cash back on all purchases. Fantastic. You have flexible redemption options. Okay, you can choose how to redeem your cash rewards, and you can have it as a deposit into your Bank of America checking or savings account, as a card statement credit, or as a check mailed to you. Fantastic. And you have no annual fee. We love that also. Okay, so overall, you also have a 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 9 billing cycles. Think about that. This is just fantastic. And after this APR offer ends, you have a variable APR that goes from $15.99 to $25.99%. So overall, this is a great card. And one thing we love about this card also is that for your LLC, you are able to access a constellation of features here. So we have cash flow management tools. This is really great. So you are managing your business with a suite of online services, including automatic payments, transfers, and downloading transactions into QuickBooks. You have online and mobile access. You have travel and emergency services. This is really good. You also have security. So you are protected 24/7, zero liability protection. You have Balance Connect for overdraft protection. You have fraud monitoring. You have paperless statement option. Fantastic. So you basically have a full list of a very great, wonderful features on this card. So Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash. Fantastic. If you have been following me so far and you are still here with me, I want to give you a bonus. And so this is the Huntington Business Voice. Our score 8.2 over 10. And this card is great for your LLC. If you're looking for an LLC business credit card that pulls Equifax for fast approval and high limits, this card is great because they give you 4% cash back in the category you choose. Okay, the thing is, with this Huntington Business Voice, You choose one of 10 categories where you will earn 4% back on the first $7,000 you spend per quarter, or $28,000 annually. You also earn 1% cash back on all other purchases that you make. In addition, there are no annual fees or foreign transaction fees. So this is kind of cool. So the interest rate that you actually have here, you have 15.24% to 26.24%. This is kind of cool. And we love the fact that you are constantly earning rewards. This is just fantastic. Constantly earning rewards. I want to quickly dig a little deeper here. So how does the voice 4% cashback works? So depending on your LLC business needs, you can actually gain more points in the reward category of your choice. Okay, but again, you have to choose carefully though. Okay, so let me give you an example. I just want to give you a quick example. Let's say you need to restock your office supplies this quarter. So you can choose 4% cashback on utilities and office supplies, plus 1% on everything else. So if you spend, let's say, $6,000 on office supplies and $2,000 on other purchases, you earn 24,000 points on the office supplies. That's like 4% times 6,000, and then you earn 2,000 points on everything else. So in total, you have 26,000 total points, which equates to $260. So this is how the cashback really works. And so the ability to switch your 4% cashback category every quarter allows you to maximize rewards. Okay. Now keep in mind, you need to keep if you want to keep the same category throughout the year, or switch to one of the 10 categories every quarter, that's totally your choice. Not a problem at all. You can say, well, the first quarter I want to choose gas stations. Second quarter I want to choose home improvement stores. Third quarter I want to have utilities and office supply stores. And fourth quarter I want to do travel and entertainment. That's totally up to you. Let me give you an overview here before we actually, we're having conversations about LLC business credit cards that pull Equifax. Basically, we're speaking about personal Equifax, though, for fast approval and high limits. It's really important to understand that. Who can apply for this LLC business credit cards? Well, you got to first have an LLC. Very important. And I'm talking about a legit LLC, not just an LLC in paper, right? On paper, you have to have all the accoutrements of an LLC, all the important elements of an LLC, things like certificate of good standing. You need to have the the original registration numbers, all that kind of paraphernalia. Okay, got to have that, and make sure that you have things like business name, your LLC business name, your LLC business address and phone number, your industry type, and the company structure is LLC, but here you want to specify whether you are a single member LLC or a business or a multi-member LLC. And you want to mention number of employees, okay, annual LLC business revenue, how much you're pulling every year. And this is gross revenue though. And this is important. Your EIN, your employer identification number, this is important. And the credit card issuer will ask you that, and your personal information. In some cases, they want to have more info about you. I want to also mention something that's very important. In most cases, the credit card issuer wants to have your estimated monthly spend. So your LLC actually has to come up with a number that it's just a ballpark. I'm not, the credit card issuer is not going to dig deeper. They're not going to go granular. They will not ask you to detail every step of the way how you actually arrive at the number. They just want to have a ballpark so that they can set your initial credit limit for your LLC business credit card. One thing I want to say also is that you have to understand, when you are applying for an LLC business credit card, you need to actually maintain some kind of documentation to prove that your business has what we call in accounting a going forward approach, a going forward vision. In other words, you have to show some projections. You have to project your data. Okay. The credit card issuer wants to make sure that you are here today, that your LLC will be here tomorrow, they'll be here the day after tomorrow, they're here 3 days from now, 1 year from now, 10 years from now. So only a business plan replete with financial projections can actually offer that window into the future. Now, how does a business credit card, your LLC business credit card, affect your personal credit? Well, normally, when you apply for an LLC business credit card, all transactions, payments, and other transactions are reported to the Business Credit Bureau if the issuer provides that service. Usually they do, but you have to ask for it, okay? And so basically, whatever you charge on the card, if you pay on time, they will report your data to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. That's if things are fine. If things are great, then everything is fine. So when you are using the card responsibly, they're not actually reporting anything to your personal credit score. No. They only report to your personal credit score when you start actually messing up. If you're not paying your bills on time on the business side, they will actually quickly just report this to the business side and to the personal side. So that's when you start seeing declines in your business credit score or your personal credit score for that matter. So this is important. So what I'm trying to say here is that it has an impact on your personal credit score. That's after the fact, after you get approved. But even before you get approved, right? Let's say at the beginning of the process, if you do not apply for this business credit card with EIN, what will happen here is that the credit card issuer will actually check your credit. In some cases, they will actually do a pre-qualification, so they will do a soft pull first. But if you want to actually go ahead and really get the actual LLC business credit card, then they will run a hard pull. This is the procedure. You're not going to change it. Okay, so you need to understand. So if that happens, this could have a detrimental effect on your credit score. Because imagine that you have a FICO score of 700, and then you have 3 or 4 or 5 hard inquiries that all turn out wrong. You could lose like 50 points. You could lose 75 points. So those are real life consequences that you have to think about, right? So think about that. And so the bottom line is, when you have a credit card, you want to live within your means at the business level, but also at the personal level, and charge only whatever you can actually pay off at the end of the month. Do not be in the situation where you are carrying balances from one month to the other. Thank you so much for your attention. Before I do a quick recap here, I want to share with you our approach. We do have a credit card evaluation approach that allows us to categorize, review, and list credit cards and business credit cards on this show. Please check this out. All right, let's do a quick recap here. So, number 1, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash. Our score 9.7 over 10. Number 2, we have KeyBank Business 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Truist Business 9.1 over 10. Number 4, we have Citizens Everyday Points Business 8.8 over 10. Number 5, we have First Citizens Bank Rewards Business. Our score 8.5 over 10. And in the bonus category, we have Huntington Business Voice. Our score 8.2 over 10. Thank you.